the terrorists has become a business. Our people can no longer come back to celebrate with their families because of they're going to be kidnapped. Road is not safe. Air is not safe. Train is not safe. Nobody, no places, we are safe. We are in Nigeria where the president has released more than 100,000 terrorists in the military, in the police, to come and engage us and kill us in 2023. That is where we are. We are in Nigeria whereby the judicial system in the country, the president has made it his own. We are in Nigeria where we don't have National Assembly. So that is why we are clamoring. Let everybody, if there is one thing we will do in 2023, is to surrender and remove all these people from the office. That is the objective. Again, no matter where you are, the citizenship that you are enjoying wherever you are in foreign land is just a privilege. It can be taken away from us at any given time if we do not fight for our country. The same way Dubai is sending Nigeria home. Wherever we are, they may decide to do that. Because now UK is putting restriction because of the way Nigerians are trooping into their system. All other countries will emulate that. If we do not fight and remove all these men that are killing our future in 2023. Everybody here, sanitize your people, sanitize your family. Mr. Niger Watch, you have said it. I was in a chat this morning and I told them, I'm a man of principle and the principle I have is guiding me. When you make a statement, do not send money to anybody in Nigeria that they are living better than us. It is true. It is true because the money we give to them, they will eat it and still support the same people when they give them 1,000 naira. So wherever you are, sanitize your family. They are the reason why we are here. If they are doing well, we won't be spending our hard-earned money the way we do. Sanitize your people. Get them to vote for Labour Party. That is the way we should go in 2023. Article also acknowledges that P2B is the way. Yesterday, they borrowed from his speech. They borrowed from his language. They borrowed from his idea. So there is nothing we are waiting for. We are waiting for 2023 to go and cast our votes. Ahmed Suleiman, please sanitize your people. Thank God we are in this platform today. There is nothing but truth that goes on this platform. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chimobi, for your wonderful submission right there. Thank you, thank you. We appreciate you. Asabosa, this is your comment. Don't make me laugh. Oh. No be smarting. Thanks, guys. You guys have been super amazing. Orlando, I don't know if you're available right now. I can see you wanted to finish your train of thought. Are you available, please, to finish your train of thoughts, please? Orlando, we cannot
Okay, can
hear
you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you now. Please.
Okay, so like I was saying, yeah. Sorry about that. I had a little technical issue. So, like I was saying, when they asked P2B about the technical tourism, I mean medical tourism, he answered and said that, you know, he uses the facilities here in Nigeria except for referral. And that's quite understandable because the truth in Nigeria, if your case is beyond them, or maybe they don't have the facilities, they don't have the drugs they will use in treating you, they refer you. But when this same question was thrown to Atiku, Tinubu was even the person that even dodged. He did not even answer the question. Atiku bluntly said no, that he doesn't see anything wrong with medical tourism. And I guess that's where our problem is actually. These two people, they will do worse than what Buhari has done. That's just what I'm saying. They will do worse than what Buhari has done. For now, we're all ready with our PVC. We're all standing by. When we have less than 60 days, so 60 something days to the election, because election is happening, I think February 13th or 23rd. I think 23rd, not quite sure. So we're all standing by and we are waiting. As for me, you see all these shenanigans Tinubu is going around doing all sort of nonsense, accusing journalists, like people who are working, saying that we are making enough money from him, that we are always looking for something that he does or something that he says so that we can sell it and make money from him. I wonder what journalists' life will be when this man. I wonder what the media will be when this man comes into seats. If already he's seeing us as a problem while he's campaigning, if already he's accusing us of trying to make money out of him, I'm speechless, honestly. I'm speechless. The only thing I am saying to everybody right now is, if you've not gotten your PVC, INEC they've already said it, that without your PVC we can't vote. If we've not gotten any of your PVC, please, let's try. That's the only power we have. And like I still stand on my own observation. This election is between Nigerians and INEC and APC. That's all I'm saying, is between Nigerians, INEC, and APC. Let's try our very best possible to get our PVCs and hold it, and then get ready for INEC, so that when they come playing rough play or playing some kind of foul play, we hold them to their neck and say, yo, this is not how it is done. Our PVC is here. Because I feel like last minute they might even remove that beaver thing. That's what I'm feeling like, but let's just wait and see. Thank you so much, Kashi, for your patience. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Orlando, for your wonderful analysis right there. We appreciate you. Thank you. G. Simon. No, not going to keep me for comment section with our comment. So thank you, guys. G. Simon, welcome to today's broadcast. Amazing Grace USA, Mataya. I see you all. Thank you so much, guys, for doing this with me. Please endeavor to like and share our broadcast. I mean, that is the only way all of these wonderful ideas and suggestions of yours can be heard by the world. Like and share, my people. Like and share. It's actually free. You don't need to pay for it. Please like and share. And most importantly, guys, do not forget to use the $sign to the right of the comment section. Thank you, guys, so much. God bless every one of you. Please use the $sign. And to everyone who has gifted us today, God bless you. May your pocket never run dry. We sincerely appreciate every one of you. Thank you so much. Mr. Ninja Watch, please.
All right, thank you, Kashi. Thank you everybody who have contributed today. As you all can see, I really do appreciate every one of you who have passionately contributed to this pathetic situation that we find ourselves. We're also going to be watching the video of our own principal right now. Then we reference back again, because I've put all the questions that were thrown to Bola Tinubu today. I've put everything together and how he responded to them, or how he assigned every individual to each questions, so that we can get it right. Remember, we watched a big video earlier on. Not a lot of people can put everything together, but now everything is here. We're going to come back to that again. But I would like us to listen to, the interview yesterday of our own principal. Thank you very much. How are you guys doing, man? On the comment section, I can see a lot of people right there. For those of you that have super chatted those, I really appreciate you all. Thank you. Please endeavor to share this broadcast. Let others know that we are here. God bless you all. If it's your first time right here on this channel, endeavor to subscribe as well. Hit the notification bell to be notified whenever we are here as well. Let's listen to the first question, because I'm not going to play all the video. What happened yesterday evening with our principal and other fellow presidential candidates, but just the first question, how he tackled it. Let's take it from here. Thank you. 1 minute, my people. Let me quickly put this on the screen. I have a lot of things here on my software. Because we've projected a lot of videos today. I guess it's this one. 1 minute.
Very much indeed for joining us. Nigeria has failed to meet the poverty-busting targets that it set for itself, with 133 million Nigerians, representing 63% of the populace, now officially thrown into destitution, according to the National Bureau of Statistics. How do you intend to deal with poverty and to contain what is clearly a crisis of privation, penury, and manifest destitution, which seems to be getting worse, not better? And you've got 3 minutes to answer that question.
Well, out of the 3 minutes, well, for me, let me start by thanking Arise and the other parties that are involved in this third series of the town hall meetings. And I thank the other presidential candidates as well for participating. This increases and makes our democracy better and shows our commitment and respect for those who want to serve. Tonight's town hall meeting issues centers on health, education, human capital, and poverty, though human capital encompasses health and education. And of course, lack of it is the direct consequence of poverty. And I believe that the issues we're discussing is the foundation of the Human Development Index, which again is measured on 3 critical areas of life expectancy, where Nigeria is 55 years, while the global average is 72.8. And of course, in human capital, the last measure that I know published by World Bank in 2018 were 152 over 157. And the poverty, you mentioned it yourself, we're 133. And cumulatively, the Human Development Index were 163 over 191. And this situation, like you mentioned, is unacceptable and calls for one thing, the Great Escape. As mentioned by Nobel Prize winner in 2015 in economics, Angus Deaton of Princeton. The difference between rich and poor nation is health and education. So how do you tackle this? You tackle it by investing in this critical area. And that's what I would do if I have the opportunity of serving. Invest in these critical areas. Thank you.
Thank you very much indeed, Peter Obi. And let me come to you, Rabiu Kwankwaso. You have 3 minutes to answer the same question. And presumably you don't need me to repeat the question.
Yes. Thank you very much, Charles. Let me join my brother in thanking all those who have taken the time to organize this town hall meeting. Straight to the point of poverty, the United Nations and the World Bank believe that for any government to pull out.
All right. Thank you very much, my people. I'm not trying to be rude, but I'm not ready yet to listen to Kwankwaso. So I'm here to listen to Mr. Peter Obi. Then we are going back to, because if you see the title right there, is about the interview of Mr. Peter Obi and Tinubu. So we are going back again because I'm going to take both of them together. For everyone that's going to contribute to this, that you're taking the response, how articulate our principal words, and also rewatch again on how we put it together for Bola Ahmed Tinubu today. Then, because this is going to be our last submission, everybody's going to have a 5 minutes round. But then, let's say this. Thank you.
At the back with a pen that is up, and it's the gentleman there. There's a microphone coming to you. Please introduce yourself. Thank you very much. Go ahead.
Patrick Smith from Africa Confidential. Mr. Governor, welcome to London. This week, the Central Bank of Nigeria tweeted that the NNPC has not remitted 1 kobo of oil revenues in the past 6 months, at a time when Brent crude, I think, is above 80 a barrel, heading upwards. Some would say something is going badly wrong with NNPC. Some would blame it on the organized theft of Nigeria's oil, as much as 4.
I'm sorry, guys, to interject right there. Remember, this same question of NNPC was asked. They asked Oshomole just 3 days ago here. Oshomole could not answer that question. Rather, he was blaming, the past rulers, PDP, which PDP who ruled maybe 16 years, 10 years ago or something like that. He was blaming it on them. Now they're asking their presidential candidate today directly. So let's see how Tinubu answered this question.
The organized theft of Nigeria's oil, as much as 400,000 barrels a day, by colluding local and international companies and rogue officers in the security services. What is your solution to this very pressing problem?
Thank you very much. As you remember, Chatham House produced a report some years ago, and your current president described it about blood oil when he was here, President Buhari. So the lady just there, please, yes, yeah, madam, please go ahead. Second question.
Right, can I sit or stand?
Stand up, then people can see you, please.
Right, good
Thank
afternoon
you.
all. Your Excellency, wonderful. The question I wanted to ask, you have touched on briefly. My name, first of all, is Baroness Tinubu Davis Kensington. I'm a Nigerian. You've touched on security, very important issue in Nigeria. But you've not told us how you're going to manage this. We'd like you to tell us how you will manage security in Nigeria. And second part of my question, there's loads of kidnapping of women and girls in Nigeria, rape of our young children in Nigeria. Can you tell us, Your Excellency, how this will be managed? Thank you.
Thank you very much for being very precise. Mr. Tinubu, we had many questions coming in live stream about how you're going to combat terrorism and violence against women, including from Bolupi Omosori. So what are your plans for youth, young people? If you would like to answer the questions, Mr. Tinubu. Please, if we can keep quiet and one
Please, everybody keep quiet, please. Tinubu want to answer this question now.
conversation here. Thank you. Go ahead.
Let me once demonstrate here. One of those philosophers and one of the doctrine that I believe firmly in is teamship.
Listen, that was Tinubu's response. I don't know what that means. That's why I say everybody should pay attention to this teamship or anyhow. Just because somebody obviously on this panel would let us know what Tinubu was talking about. Let me take it back again.
Philosophers and demonstrate here. One of those philosophers and one of the doctrine that I believe firmly in is teamship.
Teamship.
Unbreakable team.
Teamship.
To demonstrate that, I will choose the first question, assign it to Dele Alake.
A question that was thrown to a presidential candidate was assigned to a nobody. Nigerians, I hope you guys are seeing this. Every one of us will be remembered. No matter how you try to deceive others, we will be remembered. Anyhow you choose to live your life, you will be remembered. The consequences will visit you. We cannot continue to deceive ourselves. If you are watching me right now and you are advocating, you are clamoring for APC and PDP, the consequences must visit you. If you live in the diaspora and you think that the consequences cannot locate you, it will locate your family members. It will locate anybody close to you back home. A presidential candidate assigning question to a nobody. Somebody that want to rule you and I, assigning his questions to a nobody. Let's move on.
Team. To demonstrate that, I will choose the first question, assign it to Dele Alake.
Okay.
And the second question, assigned to Nasiru El-Rufai.
You guys can see this, right? When we talk here, people say, oh, you talk too much. I've told you guys continuously that APC and PDP, these two parties are satanic parties. These two parties are the reason why you and I are suffering today. Don't be deceived by the figure you have in your account. If you live in the hospital today and you have a used figure in your account, trust me, as a Nigerian, if you still carry that passport, if you still see yourself as a Nigerian, you are suffering. Because you are not better than those that have traveled from abroad to Nigeria that have been kidnapped. Many of them have been kidnapped. Many of them were killed. Many of them, their families have paid ransoms. They were still killed because of these two satanic parties. Listen, he have assigned all the questions. Just look how he was assigning them to nobodies. Watch.
To demonstrate that, I will choose the first question, assign it to Dele Alake.
Okay.
And the second question, assigned to Nasiru El-Rufai. And third question, assigned to...
You can see, literally all the questions were assigned to people we don't know. I'll come back to this video. Let me put it big. All the questions were assigned to those you and I are not. I'm speechless. I'm hot. I'm bittered. I'm frustrated. I'm hot. I'm shivering. Listen, guys, you are alive today. I know some of you might be mocking me right now. Some of you satanic people affiliated with these satanic parties, you might be laughing at us right now. So I will look at these people, they ought waste their time. Whether they like them or not, that Tinubu go win. What a life. God will judge every one of you. Every single one of you. It doesn't matter where you reside. If you reside in America, if you reside in UK, if you reside in abroad, any part of the world you reside on, and you are clamoring for APC and PDP, and you have seen how they have massacred our people, and you still choose to selfishly support these two satanic parties, God must visit you. Every evil plans, every evil executions, every bad things these people have done must visit you, must visit your children, must visit your members of your family. You cannot escape it. You cannot. As we speak today, people are still being killed every blessed day in Nigeria. In your mind, you are better than them. In your mind, you are sitting on top of the funds they've paid you. What a life. But how did we even get here? How? How? Let's continue with this.
Okay.
Okay.
And the second question, assigned to Nasiru El-Rufai. And third question, assigned to Ben Ayade.
All right.
I want the governor of Lagos State to stand up.
Even the Lagos State governor, Governor Sanwo-Olu, was there. As you all know, we have previously accused this governor as a boy, as a slave to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He's in London. He was also assigned everything thrown at this man who is aspiring to lead us as a president was assigned to those we don't know. El-Rufai, that is part of the pains that we all have been facing in Nigeria. Some of the questions were assigned to him as well. It's sad. It's sad. I don't know. This is one of the reasons I said. Some people challenged me the other day. I said it. Don't send your kobo to anybody in Nigeria anymore, except the person sharing the same ideology with you. If you both are not sharing the same ideological, there's no need you sending your hard-earned money to them in Nigeria. They know what they are doing. Many of them in Nigeria live better life than you. As we're speaking now, many of them, in fact, I don't want to go there. I don't want to go. I live in Nigeria. Don't be carried away. I'm talking from UK right now. I live in Nigeria. I know who they are. I retired from my job since 2016. I've been living in Nigeria all this while. I visit UK now instead of visiting Nigeria. So I know who they are. Many of them in Nigeria are selfish. They are heartless. They are wicked. They are self-centered. If you know they are not sharing the same ideology with you, don't send them your kobo. It doesn't matter any names they call you. That's why you see my team, all my team working with me, all are supporting obedience. You can't work with me if you are supporting this satanic party. You cannot be part of this. Everybody are sharing the same dream. We are sharing the same vision, the same destination. Bola Ahmed Tinubu were assigning all the questions thrown at him. And you can see some clowns in that hall clapping. They were clapping. Let's move on.
I want the governor of Lagos State to stand up. Yes, it's a youth. It's driving the fifth largest economy in Africa today, and the transformative government of our legacy, my own personal legacy.
Okay, so that's the second question on reducing employment. And the gentleman just there.
You see how he disgraced Sanwo-Olu? You see how he disgraced him? He asked him to stand up. The legacy that Sanwo-Olu is riding on or sitting on today, Bola Ahmed Tinubu hit his chest. Said, my own personal legacy. Let's listen further. Please, everybody, please, my people. Forgive my manners, but please bullet point everything down. We need to talk about this. Okay, let's move on.
Okay, so that's the second question on reducing employment. And the gentleman just there, we will be coming back another round. Yes, you, sir. Go ahead.
Excellency, John Cookson, Arise News. You spent a long time today talking about the problems that Nigeria has, but you've been an integral part of the government for the last 2 terms. Why should people vote for you? Why are you a fit and proper person to be president?
Thank you very much. So the question was, you've served 2 terms in this government, so why should you be now elected as president? You've done your time in government. And then we have the question on remittances stroke, how can the diaspora vote? And then the question from Agence France Presse on how you're going to get employment up, how you're going to get economic growth. Those are the 3 questions.
Well, the same method. We call on Wale Edun to answer the.
Can you imagine? Bola Ahmed Tinubu was asked, why do you want people to vote for you? He called on someone else to answer that question. Oh, God. Oh, my God. I can't believe this. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this, for Christ's sake. He was asked, in case some of you are not getting it, he was asked, why do you want people to vote for you? He has signed it. He has signed, Bola Ahmed Tinubu has signed that question. He could not, because he doesn't have anything to say. Bola Ahmed Tinubu doesn't have anything to say. When I call these parties satanic party, some people think we are rude. Some people want us to demonstrate our media in a professional way. We want us to demonstrate professionalism when we are talking on this platform. This is why I refuse to join the NUJ. Nigerian Union of Journalists. I refuse to join them because when they gave me the document, I went through it. There are a lot of conditions that were there. I said, no, not be me, Anuna. I can't study in the United Kingdom. I'm a degree holder. I studied, I graduated from one of the prestigious universities in the world. You want me to go to Nigeria so that they can reduce me to nothing. Then they can tell you, listen, before you talk about Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you must be calm. You are not allowed to shout. You are not allowed to insult. That is why you see Rufai is passing through a lot today. Rufai is being intimidated. In fact, his life is at risk. Rufai in Arise needs our prayers for him not to be killed. Everybody needs prayer. Good. But listen, tell me any mainstream media in Nigeria that can analyze these people the way we do on this platform. Tell me. It's sad. Why do you want people to vote for you? Bola Ahmed Tinubu assigned that question, for Christ's sake. I cannot believe this. Let's go back there again. No.
How can the diaspora vote? And then the question from Agence France Presse. Question on, thank you very much. So,
part of the government for the last 2 terms. Why should people vote for you? Why are you a fit as? But you've been an integral part of the government for the last 2 terms. Why should people vote for you? Why are you a fit and proper person to be president?
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So the question was, you've served 2 terms in this government, so why should you be now elected as president? You've done your time in government. And then we have the question on remittances stroke, how can the diaspora vote? And then the question from Agence France Presse on how you're going to get employment up, how you're going to get economic growth. Those are the 3 questions.
Well, the same method. We call on Wale Edun to answer the
first question, is it?
Yes, first question.
My name is Priscilla Winkbo. I'm a freelance broadcast journalist. So you've spoken a great deal about what you've done in Lagos, and yes, we're very aware of it, and you're a team player because you're able to include everybody else, and we appreciate your team here today, and they're very capable, and we can see that they have the capacity and the capability. However, sir, you are running for president, and as Nigerians, we would very much like to hear from you, because we believe the office of the president, if voted in, will be you and not your team per se. So on that note, sir, if I may, we haven't seen you engage with Nigerians on a one-to-one interview or at any of the live programs that has been going on. And furthermore, there are issues at the moment running with regards to your identity, with regards to your age. So I wonder if you could provide some clarity on the issues of your identity and age, and also let us know when we can engage with you one-on-one in an interview, hear from you directly as the office holder. Thank you.
Go ahead.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. President, my name is EJ Bala Ngalari.
Please.
Mr. President, my name is EJ Bala Ngalari, a member of the APC from Adamawa State. Your 2 opponents, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, has prided himself as a unifier, but has failed to unify his party. And the other one, I will not mention his name, is running his campaign on religion. After May 29th, how do you intend to unify Nigeria, and what should we expect your cabinet to look like?
Thank you very much. So you have 4 questions there, which were, how are you going to unify Nigeria after elections? That's the final one. Health. What are your health policies for Nigeria if you become president? The other one was the lady, I forget your name. Priscilla asked about, are you going to do one-to-ones? And also there's speculation about a number of issues around yourself. I guess I've read on the internet about health and various things. People are asking questions. Those were the questions.
Okay, I will still want to adopt some of the method I did to show the team and the capacity that we have. The woman leader for APC can answer the question of.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Hey!
Oh my God. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. This question was assigned as well, right? Let's just move on.
To show the team and the capacity that we have. The woman leader for APC can answer the question on the health, I believe. That personal question, I will leave it to the last contribution.
Okay, so Priscilla, you'll get answered last of all.
Yeah.
Please go ahead. And finally, you do have the question from Priscilla at the back there.
Priscilla, thank you very much for the question. It's inquisitive. But at the time of birth, I was dated March 29, 1952, and the family record. I didn't think then, that day, I've determined to be, or decided to be, a president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Not even that I will go to politics. I've a very good exposure in life. My record is consistent. And the school and the university, they question, they now convinced that they wasted their money and their time. The record is there, the transcript is there. So in March 1952, I'm not claiming another father. I am Tinubu and Tinubu proper. If they want a DNA, they could as well require for one. One of them has been even accused of not being a Nigerian citizen. I didn't touch that area.
Yes.
Equally, it remains the same. Deloitte, Chicago State University, where I graduated, has attested to that. Now I can announce that I've received my original replacement degree certificate from them. The Deloitte trained me as an accounting firm. Mobile has attested to my record, a standing record. I got to the pinnacle of my career. And the private sector, who among them can brag about it? Now, yes, you want to wrestle with the pig? You got to live with the dirt. That's what I'm doing. I got into politics, knowing fully well that it's a muddy water. Smog will come. You will have to live with the dirt and make sure you're upright to finish the job. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, my people. I'm totally down right now. I'm disappointed. I'm very sad. It's so fortunate that we find ourselves here, but I still believe that we can change it. Although it's not going to be easy, but we can. We can change it. With unison, we can. We have less than 90 days to the election. What we need to do right now is to encourage our people back home to go collect their PVC. We can do this. I have a couple of people trying to call in since. Let me pick just 2 calls, then we can start talking. Mr. OJ now, thanks very much for calling in. Good evening to you. Please talk to us, sir. Please turn down your system. Turn down your system. I've picked your call, sir.
Thank you very much, Mr. Niger Watch, and greetings to the entire house. And thank you for all these videos you're showing us. First and foremost, I just want to say something here. This is very good video that we have now of him. There are 3 things you can see here. Tinubu, the psychological part. He's a psychopath, and he has this condition they call, what do you call it? Something grandeur, delusion grandeur. Delusion grandeur is when you think of yourself more than you really are. He has that condition. That's why when that lady asked that question, he purposely wanted a lady to answer her. The guy has a very strong hierarchical mindset. What he's displaying here, he's behaving like a king. And that's what he thinks he is. So we should not even think of this person as normal. This video has exposed him completely. His health situation, his mental state, his original psychological self, everything is being played out here. Any proper psychologist or psychiatrist that will sit down and explain the depth of this video, you will see that this guy does not even care about you, about me, about Nigeria, about anybody. It's about him, his ambition, and his crew, those guys who are following him. El-Rufai there is just there positioning himself to be relevant, and then he will take over after they mess up Nigeria. These guys, they know what they are doing. What I want us to do, this video, if there's any way we can do adverts with it, campaigns with it all over Nigeria, let us do it. Let people see the kind of person they want to make president next year. Thank you.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you. All right. Callers, please just hold on for now. Kashi, back to you.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Niger Watch, for showcasing that video again. To be honest, guys, I feel terrible. I feel so bad right now. I I feel so sad, watching that video, seeing how people are clapping, laughing. First of all, I don't know what is funny. I don't know. I don't know what is funny. I do not know also why they are applauding him. Is it because he's distributing questions that a presidential candidate is meant to ask? The most painful of all is when he was asked, why do you want people to vote for you? He also delegated that question to some other person. It's, it's just so painful, to be honest, guys. And for everyone who knows Nigerians are suffering, but because you are benefiting from the suffering directly or indirectly, may Nigeria happen to you. May Nigeria visit your homes. May Nigeria visit your generations. You see people suffering, but because you are benefiting from it, you turn a blind eye. May Nigeria happen to you. May Nigeria happen to you and your household. Let's move straight to the next panelist, guys. We're going to be giving our closing remarks right now. So please stick to your 5 minutes, please, and just give your closing remarks. Thank you. Mr. Tunaija, please. 5 minutes.
Okay, can I speak? I just entered, though I haven't even spoken at all. Before you started playing those videos, I beg. Before True Niger talk, Biko, I beg True Niger not verse.
Before
Biko.
that,
I don't know why she's always after me. It's okay, let us speak.
Yes, Connor, yeah, you are going to speak. Thank you very much, Tunaja, for your understanding. But before that, I'd like us to appreciate those that have super chatted us. Kashi, please, can you acknowledge
That would be.
everyone?
I'm so sorry about that. I'm just not in the right frame of mind right now. Sorry about that, guys. That would be PT Talks. Thank you, PT Talks, for the super chat. God bless you for encouraging and supporting us. We appreciate you. I also want to say thank you to Mr. Charles T. Obieze. Thank you so much, Mr. Charles. God bless you. We appreciate you. I also want to say a very big thank you to Mr. Pansat. We appreciate you. God bless you, Mr. Pansat. Amazing Grace USA, thank you so much. God bless you. May your pocket never run dry. We appreciate you. I want to say a very big thank you to Edo Light as well. Edo Light, thank you so much for the super chat today. God bless you. May your pocket never run dry. We appreciate every one of you for liking, for sharing our broadcast, for sharing the word, for coming out here to watch our videos, commenting, talking on the panel. May God hear our prayers. May our effort not be in vain. And may the Almighty continuously crown all of our efforts with success. Thank you all so much and God bless you. Thank you, guys. Let's go straight to Omoye's corner, please. That's if Mr. Tunaija doesn't mind.
Yeah, you not get choice, Mr. True Niger. I'm
I
just
don't
messing
mind
with
at
you.
all.
I'm just messing with you. I appreciate your at least giving me the opportunity to talk. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Tunaija and Kachi, Tomato Juice, our body. Everybody greetings. So I came late, but I caught enough of it to understand what's going on. Me, I have a different take on this matter. Oh. I don't know. Me, my own thought on this is very different, you know. And I'm going to piggy off of the last caller, the person who called in by phone. It is a fact. You see these videos, they're evidence. I'm telling you the fact. This man has just given us a weapon. I don't know how you guys are seeing it, but I see it like that. This is something that we can leverage on heavily. He's just gone to make a public spectacle of himself. A man that cannot talk to the people that that he wants to be president, that he wants to serve. He chooses to go outside of himself to another foreign land to go and make a spectacle of himself. This tells us everything that we need to know. We should start creating hashtags. We are more powerful. See, the people that he went to present before, they are the same people. They just paid off some people in London because you guys know London is like a second Nigeria. He just went to pay some people and had them bring over one of those, the only person that asked the most normal and sensible question there, right? Just had to ask those questions because she has an independent, she says she's an independent journalist. So she asks she asks the most vital questions out of all of the other people. We need to chop off those videos, as that person said, especially for campaign. This is campaign, what's it called, bank right here. This is all we need. He has provided everything that we need. He has provided it for us to win this election with a landslide. And then we need to create hashtag no to Agbado. I don't want to call his name, but you know what I mean. Because that name is not even his own. It belongs to a girl that's no longer with us, that's dead and long gone. We know he's not that person. So we need to hashtag it. Everyone that is on Twitter, no to Agbado, no, step down Agbado, however way you want to create the hashtag, and then get other people engaged in it so that we can start tweeting it. And that's what we need to do. You use what you have to fight. We don't have time, because guess what? These people are intense. You know what they're doing? They know that they are going to lose. So they are coming. What he's doing is just coming to show you, to make you feel like whatever you're doing is not going to work. My brothers and my sisters, this is the opportunity right here. This man has provided the solution for us. Those videos, chop it up, share it to whoever you need to share it to. If you're on Twitter, create hashtag step down Agbado, step down. He has not spoken to nobody. He has not even come for an interview for 10 minutes. It's always orchestrated. We cannot allow that in this coming election. It's not going to happen. So we get to work. He just created work for us. So we get to work, we hashtag, we divvy up the videos, and we share it and let it go viral. That's what we need to be doing. What do we expect? Do we expect him not to do all of this? We know that as the election gets closer, these people are going to get more and more creatively in an evil way. And that's what they're doing. There was nothing he said. He didn't even say anything. He was just sharing the questions like akara, hot akara on a Sunday morning. Take 5, take 2. You answer this. Is that what we're going to be putting up with? Kojo? It will not happen. So if you're on Twitter, if you are whatever social media platform you are on, create hashtag. Be hashtagging the ignoramus. Hashtag him all over the place. Step down, step down. Everybody should be echoing. Step down, step down. He has never come for any interview. You've never asked him any questions. We don't know what he wants to do. He's delegating. Is it the people he delegated to? Are they the ones that will be president? Why are those people not now running for the presidency then? Why are we bothering ourselves listening to him or even mentioning his name? He's not worth mentioning. He's not worthy of it. So let's not give him the time. Let's not give him the energy. The energy we need to be giving him now is the energy he has given to us. So what do? We make use of it. That's what we need to be doing. This will not be sadness moment, or this one a happy moment. Hashtag the ignoramus out of the way. He shouldn't even be mentioned among the candidates that are coming out right now. He should not even be on the top 3. He should not even be near there. He should be last all the time. So please, Peter the Rock will be all the way. He just give us content. Let's make him go viral. That's what he wants. Let's make the money from him. I beg. Thank you, and I yield.
Thank you very much, Omoye, for your wonderful analysis right there. I have a caller. Let's just quickly take this call, then we move straight to the next panelist. Good evening to you, Mr. Ife. Please talk to us in 1 minute, please.
Yeah, good evening, Nigeria. Good evening, Kashi. Good evening, my lovely panelists. I love you guys. You guys are so amazing. I love you guys. Please, Kashi, see, my own contribution in this evening show. See, Nigeria, I remember those days when we did village, such go village where our parents go work. You see the way all those mala they carry cow, they waka. We say cow, if maybe the cow they road, if you want to enter another person, as we say kai. See, that's all those people, Tinubu and Atiku, that's what they look at us for Nigeria. But you know, if you be like that again. But I'm so excited. I'm so excited that Nigeria youth, Nigeria citizens, they are everybody are waking up now. I'm excited about that. So this Tinubu now, should be go UK, but they have been calling this man for one to two occasions in Nigeria. You know they represent. You know they say Chatham. They say he running late. Okay, now he can go UK now. He can go organize the squad. Nigeria, we are not stupid, man. No, they are just fooling themselves. Not people like we, this new generation. We be saying, man, we don't wait till day. They cannot be as before again. They don't deceive themselves.
Thank you.
You understand? Because this is so crazy. I don't understand. And the man that's a day, but everybody for Nigeria, look at where they receive. 2023, Hey God, I don't lock up. People they call me. No wahala. So I want to use this opportunity to thank my sister Rita, man. The way you dey yarn, the thing sometimes my head will do terrain with yes scholar. You guys have not too great, not too much. Man, such a day when I'm head.
Thank you.
I just want to thank you, man. You understand?
Thank you.
May God bless Nigeria Watch and Kashi and the Parliament, everybody.
Amen.
Thank you, man.
Thank you very much. You're well appreciated, child. Thank you so much. God bless you. Thanks, guys. I really do appreciate all of you. I also want to say a very big thank you to Mr. Joseph. Mr. Joseph Oji, thank you so much. God bless you for your continued support. We appreciate you and we love you so much. Let's move straight to Mr. Tunaija. Mr. Tunaija, please talk to us in 5 minutes.
Yeah, I would like to second what Omoye Kona said regarding that the guy is basically giving us ammunition and giving all the other candidate supporters, PWB supporters. It may come across as being great in their own eyes. They don't know how bad it is because clearly he's showing that he cannot do the job. Openly displaying that he cannot coherently speak and answer questions. He's asking other people to do his answering for him. Even a simple question as why should we vote for you? Somebody please answer the question. That the whole thing is a charade, really. It's a joke. The way they are running their campaign, and they know it internally. They know it. I don't think they are stupid. They know that something is not right with the way they are going, and they are just modeling it through. I don't even know how these people do these things. I really don't. Personally, if I was standing next to Bola Tinubu, I would tell him, you know what? Can you just step aside at the end, but let some other person do the job because his head is not there. The guy is ill, and it's only going to get worse the moment if he gets into office at all. So, and I don't know why we feel like he is going to make it. Some people always think that he's going to just win. I don't believe that. I really don't. Maybe I'm so naive about the Nigerian political space. I don't believe he's going to win. He doesn't have enough to win. Even in the Southwest, he will have a lot of difficulty carrying any states. Even when he carries it, he's going to carry it with the other parties getting a lot of votes too. So he's going to really, really struggle. If anything, I'm beginning to think that Atiku might even do better than he does. And the support that we think that the APC is going to give to him, he may not get it. Because Buhari is looking at him with a side eye right now. Any moment that will stab him in the back too. That corner. So that can happen to him very, very easily. For me anyway, I've said it before, one of the things I take heart from is the fact that I feel like the message is getting through that this country needs a gear change. Something needs to change drastically in the way we are approaching our national affairs. The area I'm quite lamenting about, which Nigerians should be paying attention to, is transparency. They are not talking about transparency. They are all talking about all the things they are going to do. They are not telling us how we are going to see how they are doing it. Because that transparency is bringing power to the people. You are reducing corruption. And that is something that they are not doing. They are saying they're going to do everything for you. They are not transferring power to you. That is something Nigerians need to pay attention to. And coming up, when they go out, I'm sure someone like Peter Obi will respond to it. And I think he will probably be happier to talk about that because he is quite anti-corruption candidate. So he will be quite happy to talk about that. And people they need to be pushed. Sometimes maybe that's not their priority. They're talking about other things. So you have to tell them, you know what? Yeah, we like you. We don't think you're corrupt. But when you go out of office, the next guy might not be like you. You need to put a system in place to ensure that we know where our money is going all the time. Because any progress that anyone makes can be reversed. I'm sure the one for security, it will be harder to reverse. If they can change our security posture to a level where they are talking about almost 1 million, that is something Nigerians have never seen before. I keep repeating that. That is something we've never seen before. And that will be a game changer for Nigeria. And if we can be able to pull that one off, that, in other words, bring the power to the people. Once you bring the power to the people, which is what they are talking, what Peter Obi talked about in terms of security, when he talks about, bringing police to local. I think even Tinubu is talking like that too. They all want to bring it to local and state level. So that is bringing power to the people. But I really want to see something on transparency because Nigeria, if they cannot show you what they are doing, there's a chance that everything they promised you can go sideways. So that's my take on that one.
Okay.
Is it 5 minutes?
Yes, so we have just 20 seconds left. 20 seconds.
Okay, that's fine. That's all right. Let me just use my 20 seconds to say that let's not be downhearted by this. What has just happened today? I think we are reading it wrong. What is happening is that reasons never to vote for Tinubu. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Tunaija. I appreciate your wonderful submission right there. Let's move straight to Mr. T. Mr. T, please speak to us in 5 minutes. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Kashi. Thank you again, Ninja Watch. Thank you, everyone in the panelists. I feel your emotion. Sometimes it takes people like me not to actually shed tears here whenever we come on this station. And I say that with all sense of responsibility and humility. Growing up in West Africa, Nigeria, I see what the country did for me. And I think each person on this platform also can actually attest to that. You had free education, you had so many things. You can look up to some people then. But in the last 20 years, or maybe the last 15 years, I think for everyone that is out there as a youth, or maybe in your 40s, in your 50s, in your 60s, like the elderly man was saying earlier, Nigeria has changed. And so you see the likes of Bajabia Miller, the likes of the Femi, the likes of El Rufai, the likes of Sonwolu, and the likes of them that enjoy the system. They actually enjoy it from the commonwealth of the nation. But today, they don't care if the country dies. Because they are only loyalists, they are loyalists to somebody. And so because you feel you're a loyalist to a man, every other person can die in a country that actually gave you good education. Many of you can speak good English. Someone like Bajabia Miller. You went to Harvard University on the taxpayer money. You were in Harvard University, bro. On taxpayer money. You guys have good education. But today, you guys are killing the system. You can't even afford to pay your lecturers anymore. But remember, you guys had good education. Everything went on well for you guys. But today, you're the Speaker of the House, you're the governor of a state, and so other people must die because you're a loyalist to somebody. Think about that. Because you feel you're a loyalist to somebody, you should sell yourself, sell your conscience, sell your integrity for someone that doesn't care about Nigeria or Nigerians. He can go sit in UK and talk. Who is he talking to in the UK, for God's sake? They need you in Arise TV. They need you on Channels TV. They need you in various town hall meetings. You're in there. And you can go ahead and pay Chatham House just to show how stupid you are. And after you guys enjoy the system, you make the system. Lagos State, you can't drive in Lagos State without entering into traffic. The bridges are collapsing. Nigerian airport is bad. And that's the face of the nation. If you first land in Nigeria, the airport is the face of the nation. All of those things you guys killed because you're milking the system. And now they're asking you, why do you think people should vote for you, Tinubu? And you said, oh, let's ask Femi that question. Come on. Femi is not Tinubu. You are the one that people are going to vote for. And so they're asking you, why should they vote for you? You say, let's ask Femi that question. Why is refinery not working? Let's ask El Rufai that question. Come on. Just imagine me here in the US when they ask Biden question and Biden say, oh, let's ask Kamala Harris that question. Oh, man. But I speak to Nigerians today, the Yorubas, the Igbos, the Hausas, the Shekiri, the Edos, wherever you are. Look at what happened tonight. And ask yourself a question. Will this person be an accountable president? Will he be held accountable if anything goes wrong?
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. T. That's a very valid question. Everyone has to go ask themselves, will he be held accountable if anything goes wrong? Thank you so much. I want to say a very big thank you to everyone who has just joined us. I can see Yogo P right there. Thanks for joining. Deji P. Cole. Thanks for joining. Izinwago, thank you. Rita Obehi, thank you so much for doing this with us. Divine Cross, I see you right there. Good evening to you. Really, thanks for joining. I appreciate every one of you. We also have Rita Adams on Stop People right there on the comment. Mr. Pansat is also right there on the comment section. Thank you so much, guys, for doing this with us. I can see Obi Igwe right there. Thanks for joining. Ogadima Sunday. Thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate every one of you. James Ibahe, thanks for joining. I hope I got your name correctly. South United, I see you right there. 2NG, thanks for joining us. Maintain Man, I see you too. Thanks, guys, for joining us. Just in case I did not call your name, don't be offended. Marky Raboy is also right here with us. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate every one of you. Please endeavor to like and share our broadcast so our message can spread like wildfire. People really need to see our broadcast today. I really need to see this video we showcase. People need to understand why we're doing this every day. We don't just like coming out here to shout, neither do we like coming out here just to converse. You can see for yourself. So please, guys, like and share this broadcast. Make people see what we really do for you, because this is really disheartening. It's really painful to see all of this happening, and we can only do our part by helping us to like and share the broadcast so this message can spread. People has to see this broadcast and see these guys for whom they truly are. Thank you so much. And to everyone who has super chatted us, God bless you. May heaven hear your prayers. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate every one of you. Let's quickly move straight to the next panelist, and that will be Mr. Ike. Mr. Ike, please talk to us in 5 minutes.
Kachi, thank you for another opportunity to to think about way forward for our country, Nigeria. But I'm happy that whenever I listen to our principal, Mr. Peter Obi, I am reassured about the future of Nigeria. And yesterday I was able to follow the town hall with our eyes. And this morning I saw him briefly when he was talking to the Northeast support groups who are in Abuja for a conference and to talk about the way forward in the Northeast, all the challenges and problems they are facing in the Northeast. I'm always reassured whenever I listen to him. And this morning he's trying to reassure us again that Nigerians are running the presidency of Nigeria through him and Dati Baba Ahmed. And he had reassured us this morning that record what I say or tape whatever I say. We can never promise what we cannot do. And before we make that promise, we already have a program and plan on how to tackle the issues in Nigeria. So I am glad and I'm happy that irrespective of the problems and what we saw this morning or what we have been seeing since the electioneering campaign started, sometimes it dampens your spirit and you are emotional and you are angry and you're upset. You feel like you want to break your laptop or your television because of what you see. But at the end of the day, the man in question that we're following, he has shown us what it takes to be a leader. He has shown us what it takes to be a true patriot and a true unifier, a man of peace and love, a man who is ready to accept his enemy and give you an opportunity to be somebody in life tomorrow. So this is the thing that, inspire me every morning that I wake up. And sometimes when I get so much angry about what is going on around Nigeria, I try to play back some of the videos or interviews of Mr. Peter Obi, to reassure me and give me strength to, to believe that Nigeria is going to be a better place. But I just, like Elvis, before we started the second round, I can see his emotions, and I really stand with everything he said. Any Nigerian that is eating from his mouth in this present time, that think that his vote is going to go for APC or PDP. I mean, I don't think that is any cause that is bigger than that. Maybe if we don't really understand what causes is all about, and I think this is what it is. And I think that Nigerians should make the wise choice. It is Labour Party or nothing in 2023. And I'm hoping and praying, like Omoyekona said, that what happened in Chatham House is a campaign material. I think the people who are professionally in politics should be able to know which part of it is better for a campaign. But I know that it was a total disgrace and it was a shame to call myself a Nigerian and to see a man who wants to lead my country to come to a foreign land to display what he displayed this morning. And I think that this stand is going to take like people like Peter Obi to clean it up, And I am hoping and believing that Nigerians will make the right choice. And I know that before February, a lot of people is going to abandon this ship of APC and PDP. They want to abandon it, but the fear is, if I abandon it, where do I go? So, but I know that the time is coming when you do not have any option. Your wife will not give you food, and your children will lock the gate for you not to enter with your car in the house unless you denounce APC and PDP. Time is coming. In few months, in few days, in few hours, in few minutes, it will begin to happen to Nigerian politicians in Nigeria that their children and their wives and their husbands is going to turn against them until they abandon that ship and do the right thing. So this is my prayer and this is my hope. Thank you and God bless you.
Amen. God bless you too, Mr. Ike. That's a wonderful prayer, and I say a very big amen to your amazing prayer right there. Thank you so much. I want to say Thank you to Mr. Sonny Prosper. Thanks for joining us right here. Isek Ojo, thanks for joining us. I see you and I welcome you to today's broadcast. Betty Richard Carey, God bless you. Thanks for joining us today. We appreciate every one of you. Let's move straight to Ahmad Sulaiman. Ahmad, please speak to us in 5 minutes. Thank you. Ahmad Sulaiman, are you there, please? Okay, I guess Ahmad Sulaiman is not available at the moment. We're just going to go straight to Mr. Chimobi. Mr. Chimobi, please talk to us in 5 minutes.
Thank you so much, Kachi.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. All the speakers, they have done so well. As Mr. Pansat said in the comment section, all Tinubu speech today is all campaign materials. So let me say, remember, this is the same APC that produce fake bishop and pastors for Nigerians. So there is nothing they cannot do. When you listen very well, whenever those people in that hall, in that room clap, you can hear the echoes. It's very empty place. That is why they did not show us that room, because the people there is only those journalists that they hired. So that is what is there. Tinubu as a person is sick. He's completely sick. He has all signs and symptoms of progressive dementia. He has all signs of symptoms of memory loss. This man has a partial stroke. When you look at him, when he talks, check how many seconds before Tinubu can pronounce a word. That is a stroke right there. So, for anybody that is supporting Tinubu to be Nigerian president, it will never be well with the person. Because if Tinubu is a candidate that is looking for a job in your company, you cannot hire Tinubu to work for you. Nobody can hire Tinubu, and they know it in their hearts. Today, we have seen the people he made. We have seen the structure he claimed he made. He has seen how he made Lagos State people, Yoruba people. We have seen the intellectuals of the people Tinubu made for you guys. Lagos State governor, we have seen you. Yeah, we have seen them all. By the Jamila or whatsoever they call it, we have seen them. We have narrated their level of their understanding and their level of their own knowledge, what they have and what they don't have. We have seen it all. And we have seen where they are going today. Thank God that Tinubu went to UK. Thank God. Every reasonable Nigerian now see the reason why APC is hiding this man from engaging with us. You are going to rule people in Nigeria, not in UK. As somebody writes in the comment section that this can only happen in UK, that it can happen in Northern America, and that is true. It cannot happen. So, for today, we are not going to vote wise. We are voting Labour Party. And if all these things that are going on, all Nigerians are seeing it, and if the INEC ring the election for Tinubu in 2023, Nigeria will be set ablaze. We are no longer hiding it. That food that they are cooking, everybody will start eating it the way it is. This man is not capable. This man is progressively going to dementia. He can't concentrate. He can't talk. He can't say a word without, he can't. This man cannot say it. I don't know how to describe him. So I don't even want to mention his name anymore because we are making him to feel as if Tinubu. But we have said it. INEC is the one we are holding. Tinubu has given us all. Everybody has seen it today. Common question. Who you are. You are looking at the paper that they gave to you to give us the age that they wrote in the paper. Why should Nigerians vote for you? You are giving us to to Buhari Promas to answer those questions. So if Channel Television, Arise Television, and all other journalists in Nigeria is bringing Tinubu surrogate to come and defend all these things, I think they are not doing justice for those contestants that are present in town hall meetings.
Thank you.
I have said it here. The kind of people they brought in these days to ask them questions based on party that they belong is not what Nigeria need. We don't need them. They are Arise and channels are bringing touts to come and talk to Nigeria. Somebody like Asari Tokubo coming to talk to us. Someone like Tompolo, someone like Kayamu coming to talk to Nigerians. These are people that they have been used to steal all we have, and they are bringing them to come and defend undefendable. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chimobi, for your analysis right there. Thank you, everyone who has contributed so far. God bless you for taking time out to do this. I must applaud you guys because I know it's not easy for taking time out of your busy schedule to come out here to lend your voice to what we are talking about. Thank you all so much. I sincerely appreciate, and I do not take you guys for granted. I appreciate every one of you. To everyone who has super chatted us today, God bless you. I also want to say a very big thank you to Mr. Alexander Gomez for the super chat. Thank you, Alexander. God bless you. God bless you. We appreciate every one of you. Thank you all so much. Like I always say, may God crown all of our efforts with success, and may our effort never be in vain. God has blessed Nigeria so much. He has given us so much to succeed as a nation. So it is left to us to do this as one Nigeria, or I don't know, but it is left to us to do this for ourselves. Thank you once again, people. Let's move straight to Mr. NCBD. Mr. NCBD, please talk to us. Okay, if Mr. NCBD is not ready, I do not know if Ahmad Sulaiman is ready for us now. Ahmad, are you there?
Hello. Hello.
Okay, Mr. NCBD, I can hear you. Please talk to us in 5 minutes. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Kati, you didn't even want to give me 5 seconds to answer. Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, good evening, everybody. Mr. Niger Watch, panelists, everyone listening and watching us from any part of the world. It's quite amazing. Let me start with Peter Obi's, the presidential town hall yesterday. I think all of us should be proud, because and that is what they are so much afraid of, and that's what they've been complaining about. The man gives the statistics, true statistics, not false. Everything he says verified, confirmed, and telling us exactly. It's like when I listen to Peter Obi talk, to me, I feel like I'm listening to a professor. I'm even surprised that he's not a professor. And the one who is a professor, you can imagine what he was saying the other time from Anambra. So this thing is, Peter Obi is enlightened, and I think Peter Obi is just the lifeline that God has decided to give Nigerians. And if the Nigerians miss this opportunity, then it means that they have already sealed their fate. It seems like it is a case of hopelessness. So I urge every right thinking, anybody that wants Nigeria, by the way, because not even everybody wants it. Everybody that wants Nigeria, you need to make sure that you do not lose this opportunity to bring Peter Obi on board. And that is someone that is passionate, that has done his own work, that is not just speaking from a place of ignorance. That's someone that have understood the system, done everything like someone said. He said, if I'm not going to do this thing, I won't even say it. If it's not possible, if we cannot do it, we won't say it. When he was asked about security, he said there are some things he cannot disclose because once he discloses it, they might be attacked, or maybe some people might go and hack what he's trying to do. So that's to show you, that's to tell you that this man is focused and he has done his own work. Then it's just quite unfortunate. Well, it's not surprising anyway. And most of those people you see, in London there, Chatham House, I don't know where it is. Um, it's quite unfortunate. Many of them, they are not born, they are not UK citizens, or maybe they are UK citizens by naturalization, maybe. But most of them, I'm almost certain that they all came from Nigeria. They took their Dobale slave mentality and wicked hearts, selfish hearts. That's what they took to go and display for the whole world to see in London. Obviously, people that are born there that don't know about this Nigerian system cannot waste their time going for such, um, meeting. So it's quite unfortunate. It's not surprising, but now we have exposed ourselves to the whole world for anybody because Chatham House is not just focused on Nigeria. It's a worldwide platform, for political and international debates and all that. So it's quite unfortunate. Nothing is surprising. But let's. I don't even know what to say about Mr. Tinubu because there's nothing surprising anymore from there. It's only the people following him that it's the people that are pushing him and forcing him and supporting him that we need to even start focusing on. You know. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. NCBD, for your wonderful submission right there. We appreciate you, every one of you. Our Carlo, I see you. God's time, thanks for joining. Patty Solomon, I see you too right there. Thank you guys for taking time out to do this with us. We appreciate every one of you. God bless you. Endeavor to like and share this broadcast if you are here to do so. And peradventure you stumbled on our page and you enjoyed the show, you like what we do here and what we stand for, please endeavor to subscribe and also hit the notification bell so you can always be notified whenever we come on air just like this. Thank you all so much and God bless you. The last panelist we have here for today will be Chooks Epiboise. Good evening to you, Mr. Chooks. Please talk to us in 5 minutes.
Yeah, Kachi, thank you once again. I think everybody must have said, everything, before when we speak about him telling Obi that he can only come to debate if he releases manifesto. I said it that day that coming to Chatham House is an opportunity for him to come there and disgrace himself, and I'm proving right in that sense because there's no way you'll be thinking of being a president of Nigeria and each question they ask you the reason Nigeria should vote for you, and you open up your mouth and ask somebody to answer the question. It's completely laughable, And I've said it earlier. If Nigeria is, if Nigeria is a sense society, we shouldn't be discussing about Tinubu anymore. With this last card he played, we shouldn't be talking about him being in the race. Look at how other countries work. When a sitting government is making mistakes, straight away the opposition parties, if they know what they're doing, they should be gaining strength. That is exactly what it is. But because Nigeria is in fact, I don't know. I don't want to use the word I want to use here because it's not only Nigerians listening to this. But look, these people has made Nigeria to look like a joke. Look at how they're behaving like Agbero boys. People shouting Jagaban in a prestigious place as Chatham. This is, if we begin to analyze their attitude in that place, we should cover our face in shame as Nigerians living anywhere in the world. I'm not saying about the people living in the UK, because it's not only the people in the UK that watched that. Millions of people all over the world watched it. We need to cover our face in shame. Because the way they're behaving like just cowboys. As as if the people that is following them doesn't have sense. It doesn't make any sense to anybody. You come there, they ask you first question, you allocated it to somebody, second to somebody, another set of questions comes again. And you can only tell us the year you claim to be born. That's the only thing I understand in everything he said there. That's the only thing. They ask you something as important as a foreign corporation, and you ask Gwajabi Amila to answer it. Is that how we? So if there is a meeting, imagine he might go there during the time of UN meetings. He will send Gwajabi Amila or whoever. So I'm just letting all Nigerians know. We've seen it on this platform right from onset that this whole thing they are cooking is just like the way they're packaging Buhari. We've said this time and time again in this platform. The same thing they're doing to Buhari today. Buhari is a packaged man. No wonder people continue to doubt his originality. If it's actually Buhari, because it's in a vegetative state, and this is the same way this man is today. He is in a vegetative state, so anybody can take hold of him and do whatever they want with him, and he won't realize that until any day he found that what he has done to be important or to be negative. Then he realized that something was done, but it's not me that did it. Buhari said it the day he was interviewed, and they asked him about making $1 to 1 naira. And he said, did I say that? That was his response. This is exactly the same thing these people are doing today. APC is a gang of criminals. I'm not going to hide mouth to say it. APC are a group of criminals coming together to deceive Nigerians. This is exactly the same film they played for to us in 2015 and 2019. We need to open up our eyes and make sure we don't fall victim anymore, especially those in Nigeria. You cannot say you are not saying this. He refused to talk to you. He comes here again. He refused to talk to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Troops, for your wonderful submission right there. We appreciate every one of you. Please endeavor to like and share this broadcast as we're going to be bringing our broadcast to an end. But Man of Prestige just joined us, and we're going to be giving him his own 5 minutes to speak to us. Man of Prestige, good evening to you, sir. Please go ahead and speak to us in 5 minutes.
All right. Thank you very much. Good afternoon. Good evening, everybody. It's nice to be on this platform. I'm sorry, I've not been coming. I've been very busy. But anyway, the reason why I joined today, I listened to what happened at the Charter's house in London. Man, this is Nigerian politics at the lowest level in my lifetime. I've never seen the Tinubu display today at the Charter's house. Going there, avoiding debate, that's a different level. But what he displayed over there is very ridiculous. I've never seen anything in my lifetime. Nigeria, you should be ashamed. I'm not in Nigeria, but I'm still in Nigeria. I don't even know if I'm going to call myself a Nigerian. It's very shameful. I was in a different platform today. I'm not going to name them. I was very annoyed. I didn't go into the space. The reason why I'm annoyed, I think some of them are listening here, that was in that space. I've seen some of their names. So when I'm talking to some of you. I'm not going to mention them. Some of them is in this. Have studied, and these are Nigerians. These are called the educated sons. Schools for this cultural display by Nigeria. And they are making news that they came up with the narrative, what I call saying that what we introduced today in the debate was a match in Nigerian politics, in the world politics, because people are questioning them. I've been in America, I'm full British politics, all over politics. I've never seen anything like this in my life. I'm sorry, let me calm down. I don't want to be emotional. I've never seen such a display whereby they ask a presidential candidate and you delegate the question to somebody. What does that make you? Make you an inept. You don't know what you're talking about. You can't even speak. You can't even respond. Forget about the question they asked him and how you were. I'm not going to come here to denigrate him, how he responded. But I am so baffled about the format, even the British, the Chatham House, to give him that format, because you're not supposed to. I've watched the previous people that have been there, Buhari and everybody. They answered question. I didn't even know you can allow this kind of format for you to ask somebody question and you delegate your response to somebody else. I've never seen that in my lifetime. But let me go back to the one that annoys me the most. It's what I call the Nigerian educated suckers in America, in UK, everywhere in the diaspora. I don't care who you support. Support Tinubu, support Obi, but that's not even the issue. For them to come to a platform and make excuse for this. I respect Tinubu, but I'm not going to call him a name because that's not in my nature. That's not why I'm here. For them to support him, spinning the whole thing that what Tinubu has introduced today is a different format of debate. When they ask you a question, you give it to somebody to answer for you. That's what they're claiming. I was baffled. I was going to go into that space, but I said, no, Oliver, come down here, because when I go there, I probably would have insulted everybody and tell them how I feel. That is the excuse they are narrating, that Tinubu has done the best. And this is the best they have seen in Nigerian politics. I said, this educated suckers, are you okay? Something wrong with you. You have taken your Nigerian orientation, master slave, infrastructure, go to overseas, live 20, 30 years, and you still having that mental. Believe me, my sister and brothers here, something is wrong with Nigerians. I don't care. I'm okay in America, so I'm okay, but sometimes I feel for my Nigerian people, even the ones here. Spinning what Tinubu display as a different format. So when they ask them, have you seen this in America, in London? They say no. Maybe the Americans and the British people should follow this format that Tinubu is introduced. This is a new age of debate. I say, man, these people are something are wrong with Nigerians. Okay, that's what I'm gonna say. Good luck to all Nigerians. That's what I'm gonna say. Both here and abroad. Good luck to you. You're gonna get what you deserve. I hope he win. I'm not supporting him, but I'm just tired of Nigerians. Okay, Kashi, that's what I'm gonna say. I can't even start talking about the display of Tinubu in that Chatham House today. The disgrace at the highest level to a Nigerian. Goodbye, Nigerians. And that's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to tell you. Good luck, whatever you got.
Wow. That really was. Thank you so much, man of prestige. That really was. That debate, the question and answer segment, has left Nigerians speechless. It is not really wow. Omoye's corner, please. Your 1 minute. Thank you.
Okay, so I don't know about you guys, though. Me, I don't understand all of this, down talk and all of that. I take exception to it. No insult to anyone, but we need to refocus. Wherever you are in the world, if your parents were Nigerian or you're in Nigeria, you're still in Nigeria. There's nothing you can do about that. This fight is my fight, is your fight. Whether you like it or not, be frustrated as much as you want, but we got to do this because it's the same attitude that's kept us here. Our parents didn't do it. Our forebearers did not do it. They tried in their own capacity, but they could only do so much. I just want to reiterate. How many of us here recognize the power we have as a people? Recognize that with unity, we can take down Agbado. How many of us know the power we have? Do you believe that we can do it? Because if you don't have that belief, then there's already a problem. This man has already played out for us what it is. He has provided us weapon. He has provided us ammunition to take him down. Let's be focused, people. This man has given us meat to feed on. You have social media. This is the most powerful tool we have in our time. What are you doing with it? Hashtag Tinubu step down. Is that too hard? If you will start to do that, how many of us have Twitter pages here? Start to do that. You see how it catches on. When people ask you why, you give the reasons. Have the man ever spoken to you? No. Of course, there'll be people who will speak for him and be fighting tooth and nail to get him in. We know that. This is not the time, Nigerians. This is not the time. We're very close to the win. We only have less than 80 days to go, or almost maybe about 80 days now to go before the election. We cannot be talking like defeated people right now. No, we need to stir up. Wherever you need to get that energy, if you need to go and drink Red Bull, go and drink Red Bull, although I would not recommend it. But whatever you need to take for energy, get some exercise, something, do it. This matters. We need to get that country back. We need to vote in Peter the Rock Obi, whether they like it or not. Now, the question is, what are you going to do with the information that you have just received, that you've just watched? And I'm sorry, Agbado disgraced his entire generation, not me. Lie. My name is not Agbado. So he has disgraced his minions, himself, and his lineage, whatever lineage he comes from. Amoda or whatever, Ogunlere, that is who he disgraced, not even the girl that died that he's using his name. So please, Nigerians, let's get it together. This is not the time to be sentimental. I understand we're frustrated. I understand that we're upset. It is worthy. It is enough for you to be upset and break your television or whatever it is you have that you want to break. You understand? This fight, we need to dig in. These people will do whatever they need to do. What about you? You have the power as a people. We have the powerhouse to bring down Agbado. Use your social media handle for good. It will catch on. Just like when Peter Obi came and started announcing his candidacy, and all of us start to they talk with him, which we know about him. When it don't become movement now, this is the exact energy we need to be using. The man already show himself. You don't play hand. Make we self play our hand. We get more power. Believe in yourself, people. Please. Thank you very much. I remember Peter the Rock Obi, I beg.
Yes, so thank you so much, Omoye, for elevating our spirits. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. I appreciate everyone who has contributed so far. Mr. Samuel, Man of Prestige, Mr. Chooks, Omoye Skona, Mr. Nsibidi, Ahmad Sulaiman, Mr. Pansat. Thank you guys so much. To Nigeria, everyone, Mr. Ike, Mr. T, everyone who has contributed. God bless you all. I really do appreciate every one of you. You guys are super amazing.
I haven't given my last submission.
Mr. Samuel, I'm coming to you, please. You just joined again, that's why. And to everyone on the comment section, thank you guys so much. You guys are super amazing, like I always say. You guys always make the comment section very interactive and educative. I appreciate you guys. Viewers, thank you so much. Without you guys, we cannot spell success. I really do appreciate every one of you. May God Almighty continuously bless each and every one of us. Amen. Mr. Samuel, you're going to be the last panelist. Please give us your closing remark in 2 minutes so we can round up the show. Thank you.
All right. Once again, good evening, everybody. All protocols duly observed. I called because of concerning this I think Chatham house. I finally, when you played the video, that was when I actually, though I watched a little clip of it, but the place you played where he was answering some questions, he was asked some questions and he delegated some of it, which are what got me very baffled. I feel like you see, Nigeria seemingly is getting so corrupt to the point that the leadership doesn't understand when it is being stupid and foolish. to the public eye. You see, there's a level of corruption you get to that you display certain things in the name of intelligence, not knowing it's you are actually being very, very immature as a president or a candidate. That was the height of presidential immaturity I think have ever been displayed. A question as critical as security, a question as critical as how are you going to manage your economy, and you are the presidential candidate. That is the reason that lady that asked the question, you are the one that is to be the president. You should answer these questions, not those people. So that means even your manifesto, you will delegate the defense of your manifesto to surrogates. That means most of your responsibilities will be delegated to people who we didn't elect to represent us. That means you are not going to be a representative if you cannot defend the issues on hand. But first of all, that is not even the matter, because these questions were from a foreign nation. I don't even think it deserves our discussion because it is outside our country. But just because he's a presidential candidate, that's why we discuss it. But to me, I think he owed Nigeria an apology. And besides, I don't think that apology should even be accepted because he has disgraced us to the height of disgrace. So my own is, finally, that I think this guy is undeserving in any way to be the president, to represent people who have done the best they know how to survive in that country. And yet the leaders are still telling us, we are just Floyd, we are just like Floyd. They oppress us until they choke us to our last breath. But somehow we have hope in Peter Obi. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Samuel, for your wonderful submission right there. Tracy Jacob, you're asking for Mr. Ahmad to give his final submission. We tried to call him, but I guess it's not available. So, guys, that will be the end of today's broadcast. Please like and share this broadcast, guys. Thank you all so much for taking time out to do this. We really do appreciate every one of you. May the Almighty continuously to bless every one of us. God bless you. Please join us tomorrow, 10 a.m. Nigerian time, for our newspaper headline reviews, and 5 p.m. tomorrow for our discussion, just like this one we just had right here. We're here 7 days a week. We're not backing out. We've told you guys that we're going to be coming out here every day to do this. As a matter of fact, we're working on having three shows in a day, and pretty soon we're going to be having 3 shows every day. God bless you, and God bless the Federal Republic of
Actually,
Nigeria.
sorry.
Um,
Yeah, I have a question. So, is Ahmed Sulaiman? Is he? I don't know if you saw what he had in the comment section. So, is he rooting for him, or I'm just trying to clarify?
I don't understand your question, Mr. T.
Do you see your comment section?
What comment section, please?
I think someone is saying Tinubu 2023 and then back 2023. I'm not sure if that's clarified, but I mean, yeah.
Okay. I'm not sure I understand your question, but if you were talking about Mr. Ahmad, you were supposed to give his final remark, but it's not available. So I'm not very sure what exactly you're asking me. But thank you anyways. Thank you guys. I appreciate every one of you.
He meant that Mr. Ahmad is supporting APC because he's there posting on the comment section Tinubu 2023, but 2023, all that.
Oh, that's what he said. Yeah, okay. That's okay. I'm not sure I saw that comment, but that's okay. We've rounded up the show. Everybody is free to support whomever they want to support. We're here doing what we can do for our conscience, for Nigerians, and what we feel is the best choice. Okay. Thank you all so much. We cannot exactly tie everybody to the neck and force them to do what they know it is right. Because I mean, at this point, I believe everybody is not aware of the truth. I believe everybody is aware of the truth. Everybody know what is happening in the country, and everybody know the most capable person to be the next president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I believe everybody know that we're going to do our part, and every other person will do their part as well. But I want to applaud you guys for always doing this with us. God bless you all. We do not take you all for granted. Please join us tomorrow, 10 a.m. for our newspaper headline reviews and 5 p.m. for discussion just like this one we just had. And I told you guys that we're working on having 3 shows in a day, because sometimes after talking, another news comes up and we'll not be able to talk about it till the next day. So we're trying to work on that to make sure we have 3 shows in a day so we can actually cover as much as we can cover. We're working tirelessly to make sure that we keep spreading the word, keep conversing, keep talking to people, keep sensitizing people. And we cannot do this without you all. And that is why I said I am super grateful for all you guys do. I appreciate you. And that comment, I don't think is Hamad. I don't think is the one, because he already spoke before and he made his opinion very, very clear. So Ahmad has already spoken before. Unfortunately, he's not available right now. Thank you all so much. Have an amazing night. God bless you. Bye-bye. Kiss, kiss. Mwah, mwah. I love you guys. Bye.